Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Myers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The Raiders at 500, sitting at 5-5. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful. I expect them to do just that.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. A good pickup there at 22.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here, look at this Baltimore defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Well, the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got two, we got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Will we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Garoppolo now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Garoppolo's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's brought down. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd and goal. 11.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Touchdown, Raiders! Jacoby Myers with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
White. Blue strike.
A Lance again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Here we go.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll give it to Hall to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line. 65.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense...
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
To about the 35, second down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8.
Ready.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ball red. Strike. Check. Strike. Yellow.
Olave motioning to the left. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Here we go. Here we go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Steal. Check. Steal. Red. Yellow. Check.
Now Lance. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
And Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Real green. Black dot. Black red. Green jack. Cut.
Now a play fake. Lance. Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you select.
There he goes, left side. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. That's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
And Lance will try again on second down. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
And he will finally be taken out of bounds. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Williams will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This pass out wide to Hall. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
13.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Garoppolo again. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Go ahead, go ahead.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Open man, he completes it to Judy. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
On the double.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Lance Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
And Lance, he's going to change the play. Here's Lance. That's taken in by Duvernay. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Black Ultra. 6. Mega.
Shotgun now for Lance. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. In motion left goes Watson. Lance now on first down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 36 yards on the play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now receiver in motion left. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give to Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
21. At the 48-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Garoppolo now. And that will be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away.
35 yards that time on the punt, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Claws red. Eagle blue. Hut.
To throw, it's Lance.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
Red, yellow. Red, green. Black dot. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. It's deep for Duvernay.
And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Ravens have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Extra point good by Prater, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead, they have seen it evaporate completely after such a good first half. They've been shut down here in the third quarter.
Searching for answers, trying to figure out what it's going to take to get back to where they were before. The big part of it is that sometimes you don't have to go exotic now. You go back to basics. Being able to run the football, string some things together, some effective passes, try and get a rhythm established again, and try and get back in the lead.
Back in the lead, like you said, back to the basics. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Garoppolo on first down.
And one more time, here's Kirk.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And he will bring this back. It's a pick.